Hi, beautiful and great people. It is your girl Jackie Slayer. Yeah, Jackie Slayer here, and today I'm not going to talk about dressing or fashion or design or DIY. I'm going to talk about a story, lifestyle thing, a story. So I'm going to give you a story of me in a club experience, and after club experience. I don't know if it's going to be a great or not so great or medium great story, but for me it was kind of good story. So let me explain to you. I remember it's this particular Saturday. I was very bored in the house. Most of the time I'm bored in the house, and I was like, I was not planning to do anything. Actually, I was just planning to sleep and binge watch Love Island, the last season. Actually, I've run out of the episodes, but I was planning to binge watch the whole night. And then a friend of mine is like, Jackie, we need to go out and have fun with some other friends because I really don't know whom I can go with. Can we go? And I was like, well, if I stay in the house, I'll be bored anyway. Let me go and show my miondoko. Anyway, I don't know how to dance that much, but I do try. My legs are not too left feet. They try. They can whine a little bit. They can, a girl can try. A girl can try to whine her body very well. I would have shown you though, but that's not the point for today. I'm going to be storytelling, so I'm not going to action tell. I'm going to use theory to explain the things. We're not going to do it practically. Anyway, so I go to the club with my friend. We meet many other friends there. We drink. It's very nice to go out with your friends because you don't care. You can dance stupidly and no one will be there to judge you, like, why are you whining like this? Why are you dancing that man? Why are you dancing? When you go with your boyfriend, which is another thing, but when you go with your friends, you're free. You can do whatever you can, as long as by tomorrow you forget everything. And when you wake up with a headache, just drink water and tea. And tea. I will recommend tea because I love tea. Talking about tea, when is the last time that I took it? Was oh God, I like forgetting that I took tea. Okay, that's not the point. The point I was talking, we were in a club. We danced, had good fun. I showed my miondoko. Ni venye kamera ya club haijai nishika because najificha. Unajua watu wengine kama sisi maybe ni church elders na tukipatikana hapo kwa camera club, hey, how will you explain to your church members that, hey, how can a good church member, Sister Jackie, how could she be found in a club having those moves? So anytime I see a camera, I take an angle or I face away in a way that it can't find me, so that I don't have to explain to my church people why I was found in such congregation of whatever people say. Let me not be so holy here, but I have some miondoko. I try. Anyway, the point is, with my miondoko, my little miondoko, little whining, little two right feet, I managed to attract this specific young looking man. Very, very young looking man. Yeah, he was now this is where the good story starts from. So this man, we dance with him, and he's like, I'm like, I don't know how to whine, so you can just get used to the way I'm whining. I was like, no, I like the way you are. He was giving me too much attention, and I was like, I'm sure you're giving me attention because of my whining, because I know I'm not good at this. There are way much better people around me. What's up? But men are men. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. That thing. Yeah. So I get in. I dance with this young man. It reaches something like 3 or 5 or something. I'm tired. The energy of a drink is now taking my legs. My legs are now becoming wavy, more wavier, and I'm in heels. And he's like, oh, let's go and take a breathe outside. We can talk outside. So I follow this young guy outside so that we can take a breathe outside. Okay, forgive me, there is some noise out here. Okay, now it's much clear now. So we go outside and take a breather to talk. Then all of a sudden he points his key to this car of his, and I'm like, dang, that car is nice. I'm not a materialistic person, but yeah, it really made me feel a type of way. I'm like, are you sure you want me to sit in this car? And he's like, don't attach things to things. This is how rich people talk. Don't attach things, whatever with material, whatever he said it's just 10 million. And I'm like, 10 million? I don't even have 1,000 bob. Okay, that was my inner voice. So we go there in this car, we make stories, and I feel like I'm now getting more tired. I need to go home. And it's like, what can I do for you tonight? I really need to do something for you. You really had a good dance with me. I was like, the only thing you can do for me right now is take me to my home, because instead of taking a picky motorbike to my house and feeling the cold or asking for Bolt to come or Uber, why can't I just go with this gentleman to my house so that he can take me and then drive back wherever he can drive? Because my house is not very far from the club. It's just like, actually, it's a walking distance, but because of it was late in the night, you need to take an Uber or something. I was like, this will help me. He can take me, drop me at my place. So it's like, yeah, okay, go and tell your friends. And I was like, let me go and tell my friends. If they want to go with me, then that will be better, so that you would have English. You would have helped us a lot by doing that. And I go to my friends, I'm like, guys, I found someone. Can we go home? Actually, it's late. It's getting late. We can just go home, and he can drop us at our specific, because me and my friend, we are neighbors. So like, the guy could drop my friend at their place and then drop me at mine. So I was like, so my friend was like, me, I'm not yet tired. I need to party more kidogo for like some more 1 hour 30 minutes. That will be 4:30, and I'm like, I can't afford that luxury, because it is Saturday night. I need to go catch some sleep, wake up tomorrow, be sober, and go to church. So I was going, like, time is not enough. So I went with this guy, and I was like, you can go with me. My friend is like, she still has more time to party. Anyway, we go this. So like, when we are on the road, he drives for some distance. But now, instead of diverting from the major road, he was like, he passed the entrance towards my place. And I was like, oh, what the? You told me that you're taking me to my house. Now, ladies and gentlemen, rule number 1, don't enter into a stranger's car without even knowing them. I met this person in the club. Forgive me for my wrong decision making, but it was just a night of making mistakes. I do make those a lot. So it was like, the night is still young, and let's just have a drive. And I was like, yeah, actually, I've now forgotten I need to go to church tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, the night is still young. I can go for some night drive. Actually, I like traveling. I like the breeze on my face. It's just serene to feel that feeling. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And he's like, okay. But I was like, I warn you, my parents don't have money. So if you're planning to kidnap me, you will have to sell me so that you can get the money, because my parents won't give you a damn thing. So it was like, whoa, what people do you deal with? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just saying. So we went to Bypass, to Kamakis. The journey was just nice. It was just great, making great stories. We went there. We went to, there was another club towards that side. I don't know. What was this? I forgot the name. But we found it low. So we wanted to go and take food there, because I like eating. And now, okay, when I say I like eating and people say, okay, where is the body? Some people eat very much, but unfortunately, their bodies have refused to accept the food. So apparently the food goes wherever it goes, I don't know, but I eat most of the time. So I was like, I'm hungry, and was like, let's stop around this club. But unfortunately the club was locked, so we had to get back. And it was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, I don't want to go anywhere else. Now I was getting tired now the drinks are now trying to kick in. When you're in the club and drunk, you dance off the dizziness and you come back. So this time I was starting to get dizzy. I was now feeling the pain from my feet. Dancing in heels, that's a very bad decision, but it's a good thing because it was a good exercise. I was doing exercise in my heels and dancing. Woo, I need an award for that. Anyway, so we came back. He came, and you come from Kenyatta, right? And it was like, yeah. So it was like, direct me. I was like, yeah, I will direct you. And he's like, even if you want, you can drive us. And it was like, boy, I don't want to play with cars like this. If I bump into another or somewhere, and then we go to the garage or something, and they ask us for one mirror 10k or 15k, and I don't even have 1,000. Well, please drive your own car, drunk or not, please don't put me in that. So he's like, you got jokes. And I was like, I'm not even joking with this. So he came back to my house. He dropped me at my place, and I was like, it's late. And it was kind of late. It was not late. So by the time he was dropping me at my house, it was about 6. Not 6. It was before 6. It was 5:30. Was it 5? No, it was 5:20 something there. I was like, it was late. We can go to your house. But if I can go and accompany you to your house, and if you want, I can just sleep. I won't disturb you. Blah blah blah. You know what people say. I was like, well, I make very many bad decisions, and I was like, yeah, sure, you can come to my place. And there's no need. Actually, I don't have a big thing in my house that someone can stay. And another thing is, I just needed company, someone I can talk to before the day comes I go to church. So he came in, we had very many stories. He gave me stories of how these funny stories talked. Okay, I continued binge watching because I was like, well, I have a stranger in my house. How can I sleep with a stranger in my house? You know the decisions you make when you are drunk, and now the pombe is now the alcohol is now trying to get around. You're like, okay, why, Jackie? What did you do? Why do you have this person in your house? So I was like, we are going to binge watch until morning, kabisa, morning, so that he goes to his whatever he's going. Because I did not even know where he lives at this time. I was like, let's binge watch. I will binge watch Love Island. Finished that. I was like, let me rewatch Euphoria and the drama there and the stuff. It was nice. He made stories. He was like, just many stories. And I realized that some people just need to talk to people. When I say some people just need to talk to people, I don't mean them. I mean me. I like talking to people. I like talking about myself. Even my friends complain most of the time. They're like, and what about us? You always talk about yourself. But forgive me, I most of the time think about myself a lot, which is a bad character trait, because most of the time you need to think about others as well. Where is this story leading to though? I'm just trying to explain how I had a nice time with a stranger, told him all my secrets. So I pray we never meet again, because I told him a lot of things about me, which he did not tell me anything about him. So if we ever meet again, he will look at me like, Dad, did you do that? And what are you doing here too? So I like talking to strangers because I will never meet them again. First, Other thing is I can talk to them, because when you talk to your friends about some things, they'll be looking at you like with that type of but with him, he doesn't know me. He will never see me again. The only thing is I have crammed the plate number of his car. So anytime I see such a car, I hide so that we never meet again. But he really gave me a nice experience this weekend. After we binge watched sometime when it reached something like 9, I was very tired. I couldn't even, let me tell you, I did not go to church finally. I watched a live session from my laptop. I just watched a live session, and when I finished watching, he was like, I feel hungry. He had not gone yet. He was just seated there waiting for me to watch. He was busy on his Zoom classes, Zoom stuff. So he was there doing his stuff. I was there doing mine in church. When he finished, he was, I'm hungry, let's go and take breakfast. And I was like, I'm not cooking. Yeah, I'm very lazy when it comes to cooking. So he was like, let's go and take some food. In Georgia, we went and took some breakfast. It was not even breakfast, it was brunch. And he came, dropped me, and went to wherever he was going. So yeah, maybe you might meet a gentleman, but the basis is don't trust people much. Don't be like me, but it's also good to trust people, because he really gave me a nice weekend. I could have been in my house after getting out of church, bored in my house, binge watching again. But I had someone to give stories, made stories, interacted with him, and he went wherever he went, and I was left here wherever I am left with. And I thank God he did not steal me, because I don't have money to be to be taken out of custody. What am I saying? I'm sorry. Anyway, that's the story. Hi, bye. I love you all. Have a nice, is it a week or nice day, I guess. And be fantastic. Meet nice people the way I met mine, that you can just talk to, that expect nothing. And also you don't expect nothing, because don't expect too much, because you'll be failed most of the time. People that don't expect too much, and also you don't expect too much, that's the lesson. I guess that's the lesson. I'm not a good teacher though. I'm just a talkative person. I should have been. Bye.